Good afternoon, everybody. Time for another BrickBucks update. Once again, my name is Jim, and this is where we talk about Lego investing and reselling. So today's video is going to serve two purposes. We are going to be talking about Duplo. We really don't talk about Duplo that much. I have done, I believe, one Duplo video in the past. And we're also going to be talking about how long we should hold sets. I've seen on the Facebook groups and some forums, coincidentally, that this topic has come up recently, and so I just wanted to dive into it. So, what I did for today's video is I just went through Amazon and I picked up some examples of Duplo sets that I already have, and there were some other Duplo sets that caught my eye that have retired, and I thought I would go ahead and take a look at them. So the first one is this right here, the Duplo My First Bricks set number 10848 Colorful Toy Building Kit for Toddlers Play. So here's the deal. This looks like a basic Duplo set, and it is, but I want everybody to tune in at the end whenever they watch the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet, and they'll be able to see the impressive return on investments. And also, my friends, I want you to like and subscribe, because this is a really good video. I'm telling you, you're going to see these return on investments, and you're going to say, holy cow, why should I buy any modulars? Anyway, so back to the set right here. It retails for $98.98. That's what the buy box is. When you go to Camel, I mean, look at this. This is a really good looking chart. You can see around the time when it retired, it started to peak almost immediately, and it also looks like right before it retired, it was discounted for a little bit too, which is also good. When you go to this set right here, and this is a set that I own, the Lego Duplo Disney Junior's My First Mickey build. This set, let me tell you, when I first discovered this set, maybe a year ago, it checked all the boxes for me. This was a Disney set. This was, at the time, I believe there were less than 10 resellers on Amazon. I think if we look at it real quick, you'll see there's 23, which really isn't that bad. I mean, compared to some of the other sets, compared to Central Perk, if you remember, I talked about that set recently. And, this set was discounted occasionally too, and it just checked all the boxes for me, and I really wanted to get it. Again, when you go to Camel, you could see, I mean, this shoots right up. Now, you can see that it has dipped down a little bit, and you could, when you look at the Amazon line, that's due to some inventory coming back into stock. But its highest peak was, during Q4, and it's steadied out now to $19 and change. I'm pretty certain this is going to hit 30 this upcoming Q4. And I've had some reseller friends that I've known for a long period of time. They said to me, Jim, are you expecting me to think that parents are going to spend 30 bucks on this easy, simple Duplo set? And that answer is yes. I mean, I absolutely expect them to. And you can see that the price that you could have got it for at its lowest price was $5.99, and that's what I'm going to be doing in the Excel. Instead of doing the recommended retail price, I'm going to be doing what the lowest price you could have gotten it for, and then we're going to see what the return on investment is. So this right here is the mini version of the Duplo Disney Junior's My First Build. And this right here, it's not going for as much, and you're going to see on the Excel spreadsheet that this retired a couple months later, so it didn't peak as much, but it's still, I mean, this set retired 4 months ago. And you could see that you could have bought this set for $7.99 in April of 2020, and its highest peak was during, of course, Q4, and you could have sold it for $24 and change. You would have had a significant return on investment if you held it for that period of time and then got rid of it during Q4. Again, this set right here, the Lego Duplo My First Emotion set number 10861. If I was into Duplo back then, I would have went all in. And I mean, seriously have went all in. I can't prove this, but I would say that this set right here is a great tool for children that might have sensory perception disorders, or children that are in occupational therapy or counseling. I think this is a great tool to help children. And right now it's going for $46 and change. Again, when we go to Camel, I mean, you could have gotten this as low as $14.99. It did peak right after 2020 and went above $65, and now it has crawled back to 46 and change, but still not that bad return on investment. This Duplo set right here, let me tell you, if I was into Duplo a few years ago, I would have scooped a ton of this. I just love the way it looks. And here's the deal, folks. Like, I'm not just doing a video on Duplo just to, put out a video and check that off for the week. I'm doing Duplo because I really like Duplo. There are 2 sets that are currently for sale right now that I am buying as much as I possibly can. I'm not going to name them because I do want to hold that information close to the vest. But here's the other thing. So on our Patreon group, right, what I like to do is every quarter, I like to do a video of, 3 top sets that I think will do very well post resale. And we're 2 quarters into the year right now. So I've done 6 picks. I would say 4 of them, if I recall, are Duplo sets. The number one theme that I purchased so far this year are Duplo sets, and there's 2 that I'm just scooping up as many as I can. So when you go to the Camel of this set, I mean, look at this. You could have purchased this set in April of 2019 for under $6, right? And you could have sold that January of 2021 for $46. That is crazy. I mean, it's a very good looking chart. And again, I wish that I had a lot of these sets. This right here, the Lego Duplo My First Ladybug, cool looking set, right? How many pieces does it say? 6 pieces. This set has only 6 pieces, and it's selling for $29.98. Wonderful, right? Who wouldn't want to purchase this set for their 1.5-year-old or 2 or 3-year-old? When you look at Camel, man, look at this chart. This is the chart, folks, that you want to see right here. It had a little bit of lag time early on, but once it hit, I mean, it just kept on going. It was totally off to the races. Such a good looking chart. And this right here, right, this is brick set. And, all I did was I Googled brick set in Duplo and I clicked on the first link, and, the Duplo theme comes up, and it has, of course, all the Duplo sets. If you go to year, you're going to see that in 2021, there's 22 sets. Last year, there was 23. 2019, there was 31, 32. So, when we talk about due diligence, for me, I do a spreadsheet, I go through the numbers, and I see which ones are doing well. I've said in the past that, I do like Duplo sets that have animals in it, and that's true, but there's also a lot of other Duplo sets that I like. The 2 Duplo sets that I'm buying as many as I possibly can right now actually don't have any animals in it, and I'm ferociously buying them up. And when we go to the Excel, these return on investments are pretty impressive. The first one I talked about, the My First Bricks, the whole time so far from when it was retired to this date right now was only 17 months. You're looking at a 734% return on investment. For eBay, I mean, it's still really good, right? I mean, we do have people, and I was one of them, that only sell on eBay, and at times they were envious of the Amazon folks that could sell on Amazon. And I've always said, don't worry about those Amazon folks, just worry about yourself. This right here is an example. If you look at all of the videos that I have put out over the last 9 months, you would be able to pick between 20 and 25 different sets from various themes that you can go ahead and put into a brick folio if you want to, and be very successful when it comes to selling on eBay. So don't worry about those Amazon folks. They do their thing. you're going to continue to do your thing. The Disney Juniors, my first build, the Mickey one, 220% return on investment right here. And this set has only been retired 8 months. eBay, check that out. I mean, it's doing pretty good, right? I mean, the 192% return on investment, you're talking about a Speed Champions or Minecraft caliber return on investment for Duplo. Isn't that crazy? Now, Mini is a lot lower, but I'm going to be honest, and I talked about that. You know, this set has only been retired for 4 months, and it did look like that there was some inventory that snuck in on Amazon and probably some of the other big boxes. So that's why the return on investment is as low as what it is. But it'll be interesting this upcoming Q4. I guarantee you that right there is going to be 125% on eBay, and it's currently right now 137% on Amazon. You have Duplo, My First Emotions. I was actually surprised that this wasn't higher because, as I said, I really think that this would be a good tool for children. This right here, it's only 33% on eBay, so it is what it is. You can't do anything about that. And then you have the Ladybug, which has such a high return on investment, and it's been out for 28 months. This is the one set that's been out for over 2 years. And I mean, for the people that have held on to it, you know, they're doing quite well. And something else that I did, you know, just for fun, I wanted to see where the ranks were on these sets on Amazon. There were a couple that were below 1,000. I think there was one or two that was below 2,000, and then there were, I think, one or two that was below 100, which isn't that bad for sets that have already retired. And of course, the reason why I mention that is because when it comes to sales velocity, anytime you have a Lego set or anything on Amazon that has a particular ranking, if you know what you're doing, you should be able to guesstimate what your sales velocity is. That's it, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Once again, I'm Jim with BrickBucks.net. Always go out there and get it.